take the stage.
Thank you so
It
much.
is all yours. It is all yours.
So are you ready for the future? Oh, come on. So my name is Richard van Hooijdonk. I'm a trend watcher, a futurist, and I have a history in special forces. I worked in special forces a long time ago, and I'm also one of the 2 futurists of Interpol, which is really interesting. A lot of jobs I do is within security stuff. This talk is about the trends, AI, and ethics, the first topic, and the last 3 topics are especially to explain how companies need help. There's a lot of money from the government, but most of the money is inside companies who are not able to keep up. And I want to show you both worlds. And in the end, everything is about knowledge. I mean, and this is one of the most interesting topics I would like to discuss with you guys, because I shared a lot of trends, a lot of things that are happening right now. And now I want to show you what happens in education. Are you so excited too? And the fact is, what happened the last 30 years, right? I mean, this is the first iPad, the iPad 0.2. Our children, they are now educated for jobs that will be gone in 10 years from now. Also students at many universities, they now graduate on topics that will be gone and solved by technology. We need extreme people solving the biggest problems around. And that's why this is the only model that will work, and you guys will and should be part of it. This is your funding concept. This is the place where you guys should be in the future. This is a kind of a campus where we have these organizations. They don't have the speed, but they do have the money. This is where we see the grown-ups and the startups. They do have speed, but they don't have the money. And this is where we see the teachers, students working all together in one environment. Those students work together with those startups. Startups work together with those organizations, and they all work together and build new concepts. If I would be a director of one of your companies, these large organizations, I would never rely on the educational system. I will build my own curriculum, find my own teachers, my own startups, teaching my people about tomorrow. I will never, ever rely on the educational system. And this is the basic foundation of startup and innovative growth. And that means that we need to rethink our place in our world. I mean, I travel around the world, and I now see companies building their own academies. They build their own academies because they need new people. This talk is also not about technology. This talk is about having the right people with the right skills to build the future. This is where you guys should be. Getting more money in, getting more people in. Organizations, they now face a lot of challenges, maybe 10 or 25. And for challenge number 1, they collaborate with a startup from Hungary, a scientist from Germany, and 2 students from MIT, Massachusetts, because this is one of the best technical universities around, and they solve problem number 1. These companies work with them for a couple of months, and they find another scientist and another startup to work on problem number 2. One of the biggest topics right now is that companies hire ecosystem designers. Those people look around into the challenges of that company, and they find the right startups and the right organizations to solve their problems. This is the era of ecosystem orchestration. This is the way companies, these companies are not able to speed up, and they need global ecosystems, national ecosystems to pick up the pace. Every leader who needs to keep up pace needs to hire a 25-year-old person next to him, steering the company together. This is one of the biggest trends for the next years. This is reverse mentoring. The young person knows about the future, feels it, but the older person knows the world of today, knows what's happening, knows about the culture, knows the clients. What would happen when 2 generations steer your future organizations? I think it's critical. Something a French philosopher told me 2 weeks ago. She said, Richard, everyday children are born with fresh software. Wow. She gets it. She really gets it. And this is the reason why, let's use them, as our fresh guides. Let's work together. Let's do this. And also, change needs idiots, right? We need crazy people like you. They need you. They need crazy guys and girls. And I do think that to this belongs a new way of leadership. Also counts for you. My leader of tomorrow is someone who catches me when I fall. My leader is a futurist. He or she inspires me every day. And I'm so excited to go to work because this person takes me to the next level. She is so exciting. She's great. Leaders who now live should inspire. They should keep up. Take me. Right now we are in a crisis, geopolitical crisis, digital crisis, sustainable crisis. We do have some issues. And leaders who now lead should lead tomorrow. Inspiring leadership is critical at this very moment. Another problem for them is visioning. they do have short-term visions, and short-term visions is a big problem. How does the future look like in 5 to 15 years from now? Horizon 3, how does it look? What do I see? What do I hold? If you don't have a vision, you're not able to move towards a vision. Those organizations, they don't have any idea how to build a vision. They are funded on short term, they have visions on short term, and they need next technology help to do this. So help them to build these visions, these scenarios. And if you're part of the ecosystem, you might help them, and you will have a business model you never expected. Because right now, they make money in the going concern, but they need to move to the future concern. They need to separate both worlds. If you want to build the future concern, you need a complete different organization than the going concern. Help them. They need your help. You're not only inventing, guys, you also have the passion and the power to inspire them. And this is where your future should be. Don't wait for the money from the government. Don't wait for the money from the European government. It's up to you. They're looking for help. They're looking for power. They are looking for change. And this is where you guys come in. So I would say build those, be part of ecosystem, hire an ecosystem designer. Be part of global ecosystems and help them. Also build your own special forces team. I mean, build a special team that's hunting for those organizations. They have the money, they don't have the speed, and they need you. And I wish you a lot of luck and happiness. Let's do this. Thank you.